Yo, welcome back to another episode of TPS Media. We took a little break because of Thanksgiving and the holidays, stuff like that. But we are back, and I feel like we better. We got a special guest. We've had a couple of college football players on the pod, but we have not had an Ivy League All Conference player on the pod. Welcome from Princeton University, Nasir Hill. Welcome to the show, bro.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you having me.
Yes, sir, for sure. So we're gonna hop right into it, man. How's everything going? How you recovering from the season and stuff like that?
Everything's good. We already back in the weight room. I'm in the lab already on the field, so the grind don't stop for real. But everything's good. Body smooth, everything like that.
That's straight, bro. So let's get into it, man. Tell the people where you from and your little shorter life story real fast.
Um, so I was born in Virginia. I stayed there for a couple years. Then I moved to New Jersey. So I've been a Jersey boy all my life. That's what I claim. But now I live in Atlanta too. So it's like I've been hopping around. But I'm a Jersey boy at heart. Um,
So,
so yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
so what made you get into sports? Like, did you have some siblings, some your parents played or something? Let me know about that for me.
For real, I think just my mom just put me in sport. First sport I played was soccer. I feel like every kid start off playing soccer, but I played soccer for a year,
Hmm.
and then I was like, all right, right into football. Let me just try football. I was like 4 years old, just turned 4 when I started playing football, and ever since then I was like, yeah, I like football a lot, so I'm gonna stick with this for the most part. So that's how I really got into it. And then my brother, my god brother, he was playing football. He like 6 years older than me, so I would go over there and go to his little league games and watch him play, and that just helped inspire me.
Oh man, that's tough. So you said you've been playing since you were four. I kind of know what that felt like. I've been playing since I was three. So it take a lot
Yeah.
of people start early. So are those the only two sports you ever played, or did you play other ones growing up?
No, when I grew up, I played a lot. I didn't play baseball. I wish I played baseball, but I played football, basketball. I ran track, and then I played soccer for a little bit.
Okay, that's
And
tough.
yeah, I stopped running track in 8th grade because I ran track since I was like 4 too. So it was like, man, I just got tired of just running.
That's how I did that in college. So I know how that feel, bro. You like,
Yeah,
man, I'm gonna be running the whole time. Like even the workouts, it's like with football,
it's
you go in there, you got a specific thing you're trying to get better at. I mean, it's the same with track too, but it's just running workouts, especially if you're not doing nothing but the 1 and the 200. So I feel that.
right. Hmm.
So, like I was gonna ask what made you stick with football, but you already said that. So we're gonna get into high school and stuff. Did you play a lot your freshman year and then go from there for me?
Yeah. So freshman year, I started game 3. So
Mm,
I came in. I played quarterback all my life. So high school, I came in as a quarterback, and then my little league coach came with me to high school. So he was like, I can find a way for you to get on the field. So I'm like, how's that? He was like, text the coach if you'll do anything on the team to play running back because I started running back. He got hurt and they didn't know when he was coming back. So I was like, I could play running back, coach. And then game 3, I started from there. I just took off. Like I played offense, just like I was just getting a whole bunch of buzz from the league. Like this freshman's doing this. I was on pace to like set a freshman record at our school. And
dang.
yeah, I ended up picking an offer up my freshman year off of for defense, off of one game of defense. Like one game freshman year, I didn't play no defense, so they put me in because our starting corner got hurt.
Mhm.
So I went to corner. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I'm just like, I just know cover 2, cover 3, and they had me
Right.
lined up on the best receiver the whole game. So I first time I guarded him, interception. Then after that,
Dang.
no catches allowed. He had like maybe like one max, no catches allowed. Then I had a forced fumble. So it was like that was a good game, and I just got offered off that from Temple. So freshman year, I played a lot, had a lot of buzz, and I got like honorable mention freshman year for the league.
Jeez, that's a fire start. That's crazy.
Yeah,
So talk about your sophomore year. I seen when I was doing my research and getting the questions together, you were second in the state in interceptions your
yeah.
sophomore year. So talk about that and being up there with juniors and seniors that are older than you, and you second in the state.
So that's when I was like sophomore year. I'm like, all right, I'm going back to quarterback, but then that wasn't the case because it was still like 3 of us, and I'm like, I'm not beat for that. So I was like, okay, let me just go find somewhere else to go to make to really thrive. So I went to receiver and safety. I'm like, all right, I like it back here. I just was a ball hawk. I just like having fun, go getting the ball. It was like just on defense, just playing offense as safety. So it was just like I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just out there having fun. Like, all right, I just watch the quarterback and I just go get the ball, and then it just was like a reoccurring thing. And I just built more confidence game by game, and then it was like I was a threat. So I was like, okay, I kept doing that and just kept getting more picks. So that was really it to it.
That's crazy. So what was? Did you get any more like a few offers after that year? I'm assuming you did.
Oh yeah. So sophomore year was really the year. I'm not gonna lie. Right before
Oh,
COVID. So yeah, sophomore year, it was me, my friend Dennis Jacquez, and then Kanye Udo. One plays at Syracuse, the other plays at Army. We were known as the Big Three because whatever offer one of us got, we all got. Like our coach would put us in a group chat, like y'all just got offered by the such and
are you
such.
serious?
Yeah, we had the Big
That's
Three,
crazy.
and then like we all got our own little separate offers too. But like sophomore year, recruit really picked up before COVID. So like I was talking to a whole bunch of schools, like Power Five schools, every school really, and then COVID hit. So then that just like what you call paused everything.
Mhm.
So, but nah, sophomore year I picked up a decent amount of offers. I would say like 10, 10, 12.
Jeez. So said 10 or 12, and then I was gonna ask you if junior year was your crazy year, but you said sophomore year you got all them offers in Power Five. So
Yeah,
how did that boost your confidence? Like a lot of, especially as a sophomore, you feel like some kids would get like cocky, stop working. Did that like turn you up a little bit, if that makes sense, and get you right? Because I feel like that would be, oh, if I'm getting these as a sophomore, imagine what I'm gonna get as a senior. So talk about that for me.
yeah, for sure, most definitely. That because junior year really was like locking year. That was like I feel like that was foundation year. That's when I
Mm-hmm.
really like. That's when I really built my confidence up. Like because I was really like underrated for like people knew about me, but I wasn't like a big known name. So it's like, all right,
Yeah.
everybody I played, like, all right, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna really go at you every play. I'm gonna give everything I got. Like I'm trying to really spaz. So either a game I'm having 2 touchdowns or 100 plus yards receiving, or I'm getting a pick, something like that. So getting those offers, just making sure that I'm really known, showing that I can do everything to be real versatile, really helped me my junior year as like I was doing everything. I was throwing the ball, running, catching, returning kicks and punts,
Crazy.
picks. Yeah, so it was just like that was the year I really grinded and had a foundation because I think I played 7 on 7 that year too for like the first time and with my
Oh, okay.
trainer and my mentor. So like we played 7 on 7 and this is like the toughest trainer I ever met. Like first day, he had us doing something crazy. We didn't even do no like football drills. We did straight conditioning, strength and conditioning. So it was like, man, he really helped me build that confidence and really know how to really grind and work, which helped me like really
Mhm.
have a good junior season for real.
So you mentioned your trainer and mentor. If you don't mind, like digging a little bit deeper with that and who that is and how much he or she means to you.
His name's Kawan Lewis. He went to
Mhm.
University of South Carolina and grad transferred to Rutgers. But he played linebacker with he was there with Jadavian Clowney when he did that big hit and stuff.
Whoa, that's
Yeah.
tough.
So he knows the standard. He calls so we got a thing called the standard and we got a little program. He has a program called SHET. So it stands for Stay Humble, Eat Crumbs. So all we do
Mhm.
is just stay humble, grind. Like he really, this is the hardest training I ever been through from day one to now. He's gonna put you through some good work. Like this is extensive work. I don't know how to really explain it. Like he gonna push you. He don't care about you being tired, none of that, because he went through it. He wants us to be better than him. So like
Yeah.
all throughout high school, through the game or workout or anything we did 7 on 7, I never got a congratulations or a good job or nothing like that. So that's what I really like. So that just pushed me like, right now, I'm gonna get a good job from him. I'm gonna be the first one to get a good job from him. Or no, like he a good job to players that was cool. But like me, it was like I had a higher standard, like a higher level because he knew what I
Yeah.
was capable of. So just being able to just be with him every day, almost like every day during COVID, things like that, just like really pushing myself to another limit. He really helped me get to where I am now, and he really helped me develop that mindset of being the dog and just like keep going because it'll get greater later.
I mean, that's tough to have somebody that like went through the struggle with you. You don't got to worry about a trainer who ain't never played college ball,
Right.
and even having like if you had another person like that, like if you played in the pros, like having like expertise and stuff like that is tough to have in your back pocket. So that's good that you got a mentor that's went through the fire like
Yeah.
you're going through right now.
For real.
So senior year, I'm assuming you went crazy again. I couldn't like find no like new number stats, but I did find like accolades, two-time All State, all two-time all South Jersey. So before we get into your decision to go to the prestigious Princeton University, talk about uh your top, let's say like 3 to 5 that you had coming out, and if you have like a, let me think of the word, if you have a good offer story or a good visit story that's good for the camera. So tell us about an offer or a visit that you had that went crazy, and then your decision to go to Princeton.
Um, COVID really messed up a lot, so I didn't really take too many visits or anything like that. So, um, to really explain it, I'm not gonna lie, this is a story I haven't really told a lot. So I narrowed down my top two to Buffalo and Holy Cross. Holy Cross was for receiver, and Buffalo was for defensive back for safety.
Mm.
And Princeton wasn't an option. I was just like, I don't really know. I was iffy about it, but all my family was like, Princeton, Princeton, Princeton. It was like, I don't know. So I dropped my top two in the airport. I was at the airport, and then my recruiting coach from Princeton, Coach Mendenhall, he called me and talked to my mom too. He's like, man, you got to get a visit up here. You got to come see the school. You're already in New Jersey, like you live here. So
Yeah.
I just dropped those top two, and then I was like, okay, I'll take this visit. So I went to Princeton. Um, it was nice. It was like it fit my style. Like I like the whole campus. It's like medieval times, seemed like Harry Potter. Like I like Harry Potter a lot. That's my thing. That's
Mm.
my movie series. So it was like visiting there, touring there. I saw like black squirrels. I never seen a black squirrel before. I seen a black squirrel. Like the campus was nice. The facilities were good. They were better than like what I would think or would have seen at like Power Five. So it was like still like top of the art facilities, and then the coaching staff was nothing but love from everybody. Players were nice. They showed me a good time. It's a lot of Jersey guys here too. So like everything checked the boxes off for me. So I would say just being able to come to Princeton and visit there and see everything and see the environment and the culture really kind of helped me make my decision to just commit to Princeton overall.
So when we talk about Princeton, obviously the first thing a lot of people think of is academics. So asking this to say, like, were you always good at school, or did it just like I've known some people growing up where they don't even try, they're just good at it, or were you the hard like worker when it came to like academics, or was it just easy?
No, I'm not gonna lie. School was always easy to me. Like I would work, I
Mm.
would work, definitely work when I wasn't confident in something. I would do my work and really study and ask questions. But school came easy to me. When I got here, wake up call. I started school in yeah, I took summer school. I started school early here, so I was in the summer doing class, and it was like, oh man, yeah, let me lock in and just really like have to do my work, do more work, and just do research because I was getting like a C plus on my paper or something like that. I'm like, oh snap. They're
Mm.
really critical here, and which is why it's a prestigious #1 university because they're really critical and detailed on what they want from you and what you want to be. Like they want you to be a perfectionist, but like
Oh
they know
man.
you're not going to be, but they want you to be that high academic prestigious school. So um yeah, freshman year I was really just having to keep my head down and really grind. It was just like football in school. It was the same type of grind. Really, I had to make sure I study for a psych test, a psych midterm, or make sure I get enough information for a paper I'm writing on, and make sure it's accurate and correct and formatted correctly. So it definitely was a wake up call for me to actually like had to put more effort and work and hard work into it, which is why I think I'm glad I came here as well because it also helps me develop that work ethic and a good mindset too.
Yeah, for you to have to be going to school like that and just locking in to be even be able to have that mindset of like, okay, I'm not in high school no more. Like I can't get off. I'm not gonna be able to get by easy. Like they're gonna make me work. So that's dope that you had a school like that. So give me one like story where you knew, like, okay, I'm a student athlete for real. Like where was it like a paper? Was it a certain test you had to study? Give me some insight on that for me.
When I'm gonna say I'm a student athlete, I would say when I took my developmental psychology midterm my freshman year, and I really like I didn't study as good as I needed to, and I really got like a bad grade on it. I was like, oh yeah, I'm really a student athlete for like I gotta really be
Yeah.
student first because we gotta in athletics we got education through athletics, so they just tie it all in together. But so I really that really woke me up because I got like a 32 on my exam, so I was
Mm.
like, oh yeah. I gotta lock in for sure. But that moment really humbled me and really just like set the foundation for me to do better throughout the semester as the semester went on. So that was like my humbling experience. Welcome to college.
It's good to have those early. I know I had a one or two like that, so I feel you on that aspect. So let's get into the football season. Talk about give me a quick story about your first college play, like you were on the field playing, like with the special teams, defense, offense. Talk to me about that.
Okay, this is a tough moment. So freshman year, um, I was a three, so I was like, I didn't play on scout team or really get in with the ones and twos like that. I was a three. I was just in the middle. So I
Mm,
worked on special teams, like really grinded on special teams, to really get on some time. So when we traveled to Stetson for our first game, I was in the bubble. They wasn't sure if they were going to travel me or not, but then I ended up traveling, and so I'm on kickoff. This is the first kickoff or the second kickoff. I think it's the second kickoff for the game. I go down there, I run down, give me a little solo tackle. Everybody
mm.
turned for me and everything. I'm hyped. I'm like, man, this is crazy. And I'm on TV. Like after the game, I seen everybody post me like, man, because they saw the tackle. I'm like, man, all right, that's a nice little feeling for that. So that was like a really good welcome to college football moment for me, like being able to get a tackle on TV, like really playing on TV. That's my first time playing on TV. So that was like a nice little experience to start it off.
That's good. It's good getting that first monkey off your back. That's how I was when I ran track in college. Like my first jump, I was like, or before it, I was nervous. Like I got off the bus, I was like, this is different. And then I jumped. I was like, all right, I'm good now. That's out the way. So I feel you on that one. So freshman or sophomore year, I'm gonna read off a couple of stats. This past season, you had 60 tackles, fumble recovery, three interceptions, and y'all went 5-5. So talk to me in the totality of like that your sophomore year and how was that being able to get significantly more playing time and stuff like that.
Um, so to start off this one, I still had jitters because I didn't play like defense for real. I didn't play safety or start safety.
Mm,
So the jitters were definitely there like the first couple of games. And then as the season went on, I built confidence. Just I had goals set for myself. I had set like 7, 8 interceptions just to start off, just to get myself right. That was a high number, but obviously I didn't achieve that. But just the DB group that we have all together, like we really tight knit, so we all trust in each other and believe in each other. So being able to just piggyback off each other and have that confidence amongst each other helped me to get these stats that I have, and it's always a lot more improvement and work to do. Um,
mm,
5-5, I don't think that really represents us well as a team. Um, because if you really like watch our games, the first four losses, a combined total of 9 points in all those losses. We never lost by more than 1 or 2 points in a game until
that's
that
the
fifth game.
worst. That's
Yeah,
the
so
worst,
it's like
bro.
we're a very well-rounded, good team. It's just the little things that we do to ourselves is what put us in those positions. But overall, I think we're a great football team, and it definitely still shows. Like the last game we played, we had 7 turnovers, 7 or 8 turnovers in one game.
Mm,
So, and then me on a personal level, I feel like game 10 was like it was just like let loose at this point. Is the last game, so I feel like me being able to have that mindset coming into my junior year will help me also boost my stats even more than what I did this year.
so you talked about the last game. He didn't tell y'all he had two picks, a fumble recovery, four pass breakups. So talk about how talking about when we had seven turnovers when you had three of them. So talk about when that game for me and get into a couple of those picks and those PBUs and stuff like that.
So it started off, I got a fumble recovery. We got a fumble recovery, I think, first drive. Yeah, fumble recovery first drive. I got that, and then after that, I got scored on. Like it was literally like clear as day. Me, like cover two bus, and I got scored
Mm,
on. So then I was like, man, that really like it got me back. That's the first time I really like got scored on in college, like blatantly. So it was like,
mm.
okay, I just sat down and locked in with myself. Like when after the game, my friends was like, yeah, that's the most I ever seen you locked in. So I just really like tried to focus in and stop thinking too much because like Penn had a good scheme versus us, but we knew like we could really defeat that if we just like played our game. So I just kind of just played in the moment for real. I just became more confident in myself because they're a great well-rounded team. I just became more confident in myself and in my teammates, and we just fed off each other's energy. So first pick, I think we were in cover two. I just read the quarterback's eyes and just flew to the ball, and High Point they got that pick. Um, the PBUs they just came as like I just saw them. It was just me just straight reacting. Like I'll be in the high zone, high cover two zone, just coming down, breaking the ball up. It was a good matchup though. It was going versus one of the top receivers that they have. It was just us two going at it the whole game pretty much. And then I ended up getting those four pass breakups. One was like for a touchdown, I broke that up, and then the other one were like big time plays that I broke up. Um, and then the second interception, I should have had three. I'm not gonna lie to you. I should have had three. The first one, I read it so what the first one that I missed, they counted as a PBU. I missed it. So it was this we had like this drop down zone and I read it. I knew exactly where the quarterback was going to. So I just baited it so well and I broke on it and I just dropped it. I fell out of bounds and dropped it. So I was so tight about that. And then after that, the second pick, it just came naturally. I knew where he was going, like from the start. So I just was more patient about it. And then they said I looked real fast coming out of it and explosive. So I just broke out of it, jumped high for that, high pointed it, and just took it on their sideline. And that was just game. I basically called game. They said it was like, you know what you just did? You just called game basically. So I was like, because I was still stuck in the moment. So I didn't really like realize what was going on. I just was like, all right, I made a play. This is what I'm supposed to do. But yeah,
Right.
that was just a good experience game for me. It was like a wake up. My coach, he was saying it always. He was like, this is gonna be a great game for you. My one of our linebackers coach, he was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be a great game for you. It's gonna be the start of the Nasir era. Everybody's gonna know your name." And he called it all week, and so it was like
Dang, that's
being able to
crazy.
do that. Yeah, being able to do that just was like, man, all right, I can really do something with this and really turn up.
That's crazy. That's a tough game, bro. That's gotta be like all probably the best game from an Ivy League defender that year. It had to be. So give me we about to get into some of the quicker questions. Give me your favorite thing about playing DB.
Being able to make my own plays. I don't gotta rely on nobody getting me the ball or relying on somebody to help me make a play. So just
Right.
being able to make my own plays.
That's a good one. So give well we'll go into your goals real quick. Give me your goals individually and as a team this upcoming season for your junior year.
10-0 Ivy League championship. That's the standard. Nothing less, nothing more. 10-0 an Ivy League championship from a team standpoint, and just building camaraderie overall because we got a good team that's going to gel together, and we're young. So 10-0 Ivy League championship, and then me personally, um, I say I need 67 interceptions this upcoming year. Like a couple tackles for loss. I need me at least a sack or two. I had to give me a sack or two for real. Um, And then tackles, I gotta get like 75 tackles this year, this upcoming year. I missed a lot. I left a lot on the plate last year, so that's the team goals and individual goals.
That's kind of the good thing about like when you setting goals, you seeing, okay, now that I'm actually realizing this and setting my mind on this, I know I left like with the tackles you said you probably five or six of those could have been, just a different type of technique or something like that. That's easy that you can work on. So that's the best thing about setting goals. So I feel you on that aspect.
Yeah.
Your favorite defensive back of all time and right now. It could be corner or safety.
All time, all time, I got to split. It got to be Dion because Dion was just so like un. I don't know how to explain. He wasn't like he just did his own thing. I can't remember the word right now, but he was unorthodox.
Mhm.
Unorthodox. That's what he was. He's so
Yeah,
unorthodox. And that's what like I feel like I play like that. Not as crazy as him, but like I just play in an unorthodox manner. And then
yeah.
also I'm gonna say Cam Chancellor too, because he's
Mm,
just like a threat. He was a crazy
he
threat.
was
So like them two
he was
combined,
different.
those my favorite. Yeah, those my all time favorites.
And then who's your favorite DB right now, or who do you think is playing the best right now? You can answer either or.
My favorite DB is Derwin James. Like every ask all the DBs in the room with me,
Yeah.
Derwin James is my favorite DB. Like he's like a freak athlete. Like he played DN before in college. DN. He could play nickel. He could play regular safety, free or strong safety. So like he's my favorite right now. And then who I think is playing the best,
Hmm.
I'm gonna just give you the rookie, Witherspoon from out of Illinois
Oh
that's
yeah,
on Seattle.
he's a
That's and
dog.
that's yeah, that's my team too. Seattle my team. So like I'll be watching him. I'm like, oh yeah, he's a dog. So I would say he's playing real well right now.
That's tough. Who do you feel like you play the most like? Like if somebody was like, who do you compare yourself to, and who do you think it would be?
See, I don't know. Like I never really compared myself to anybody. Like my friends
Hmm.
ask me this too. I don't know who I play like. I feel like I play like me. Honestly, I feel like that's
Yeah,
why I said I play unorthodox. So like I just give you a little bit of everything. I'll go in the slot. I can blitz off the edge. I can go play corner if you need me to. For real. I got a body type for corner as well. So I just feel like I play like me, and hopefully like one day when I'm in the league, they can say you play like you play different, a different type of style, which I want to bring to the game. So I say I play like me.
you said say that. See, this is probably one of my favorite interviews because you're already talking about some when you're in the lead. That's exactly everybody at home. That's the mindset you need to have. It ain't no ifs. It's when. That's
Sure, for
exactly
sure.
yes, sir.
And I
I'm gonna
say that,
be
and I say that because like we already on the platform. I may not be playing at Power Five stage, but I know what I can do on any stage. Like I'm confident in myself and my abilities. Like this season really helped me open up and see like, all right, I can do this. I know what I'm capable of, and everybody else sees it, and everybody else tells me that. So
right.
it's all about me. It's all about putting it on my plate and just taking control of it.
Yeah, and having that type of mindset with the work you put in, and you know you put in that much work, it's kind of short selling yourself short if you don't like speak those type of things into existence. So that's dope right there.
For sure.
So normally my last question would be like, if you could recommend somebody on the pod, could you get me in contact with them? But I'm gonna need you to put me in contact with Bengals receiver rookie. I need Yoshi on the pod. I need him.
Yoshi,
That's my favorite. That's my favorite team. I was hyped as hell when we drafted him because we needed a receiver, like another faster receiver, take the top off and stuff. And he's taller too, so I need it. I know he in the season. I don't care when it happens. Just you gotta make that happen.
I bet I'm gonna tap in. I'm gonna tap in with him and see what I can do for you. I got you.
Tell him I'll wait till the off season. I don't care when. I need it though, man, for sure. So yeah, that's about it, bro. I appreciate you. I'm gonna have all of Nasir's stuff at the end of the interview, all his social media stuff like that, and he has a link for his NIL stuff. The merch. I'm sorry, the merch
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the website. So I'm gonna plug that on here too. So if you want to plug anything, you can do that too.
yeah. I bet. I just thank you for having me again. I give all glory to God for things like this, the position that I'm in. So I just appreciate you having me on here. Everybody just lock in with yourself, with your dreams. Have a good mindset, a good set of goals. Shout out to all my friends at college and back home. Just believing in me, working out with me, all the struggles that we went through together. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for having me again.
Yes, sir, for sure. I appreciate you for being on here, bro. This is another installment of TPS Media. We'll be back for another one, and I'll probably try to drop this after Christmas. So by the time I say this, it's probably gonna be Merry Christmas. But I appreciate you having coming on, bro. And once again, this is Nasir Hill of Princeton University. It's gonna be the most. He's gonna have a breakout season this upcoming year in the Ivy League. So make sure y'all tune in, bro. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.